The Auditor-General provides assurance to Parliament on the accountability and performance of the Victorian public sector. The Auditor-General conducts financial audits and performance audits and reports on the results of these audits to Parliament. On the 23rd of March 2016, the Auditor-General tabled his performance audit report, Local Government Service Delivery, Recreational Facilities. Aquatic recreation centres, ARCs, function as diverse active social spaces and provide a range of social and wellbeing benefits. ARCs include swimming pools and a range of other wet and dry facilities. The audit found that audited councils effectively engage with communities and have a sound understanding of their needs. Examined ARCs are generally well planned and managed. ARC development and refurbishment is reliant on government grants, and councils generally subsidise their operations. There is a need for councils and Sport and Recreation Victoria, SRV, to better evaluate outcomes and to improve planning for ARCs at a regional level. ARCs have moved beyond the provision of basic swimming pools to incorporate multiple activities and facilities including spas, saunas, water play areas, childcare and fitness classes. There is a relatively low return on investment from ARCs, which means the private sector has limited interest in providing these facilities. Between 2015-16 and 2018-19, Victoria's 79 councils have planned $933 million in capital expenditure on recreational and community facilities. Victorian councils are also delivering these facilities in the context of ongoing financial sustainability issues, including uncertainty about future grant allocations and the introduction of rate capping. There are 278 council-owned ARCs spread across Victoria as shown in Figure 1A in our report. Data from SRV's Geographic Information System database, the best currently available data, highlights some key issues shown in the graphs on this slide. The graph on the left shows that more than half of the facilities are more than 26 years old and are therefore likely to be in need of repair or upgrading in the near future. And the graph on the right shows the condition of 74 facilities is average and 35 are ranked as poor or very poor. The condition of a further 84 facilities is not known. This audit assessed the effectiveness of local government service delivery of ARCs and assessed whether councils effectively identify community needs for recreational facilities and services, ARC planning decisions are soundly based, and whether councils maximise value from their recreational facilities. The audit focused on a selection of 6 Victorian councils and Sport and Recreation Victoria, which is part of the Department of Health and Human Services. The 6 audited councils were the City of Greater Bendigo, Glen Eira City Council, the City of Whittlesea, Mansfield Shire Council, Moreland City Council and South Gippsland Shire Council. VAGO also conducted a survey of all local councils to collect ARC-related information. We found that councils have generally engaged well with their communities on ARCs using a variety of methods. They have effectively analysed the ARC needs of their communities and responded to needs in delivering services. However, in some cases, there is a need for better documentation of the engagement processes. We also found that there is a lack of effective evaluation for ARCs. This means councils were not able to demonstrate whether they were meeting service needs and achieving councils' broader social, health and wellbeing objectives. Councils must improve their monitoring, reporting and evaluation activities to demonstrate achievement of intended outcomes from ARCs, which is important to balancing financial and social outcomes. Similarly, SRV needs to improve its evaluation of grant programs related to ARCs to provide greater assurance that its grants to councils are achieving intended outcomes. The audited councils generally plan well for ARCs by preparing business plans and feasibility studies. However, these do not account for the capital replacement cost for ARCs. Most ARCs make an operating loss and therefore are subsidised by councils. The capacity to levy fees and charges is not the same across councils, and this impacts on the ability to fully recoup costs through user fees. The level of subsidy also varies across different facilities within individual councils. For example, in Bendigo, the Raywood Pool is subsidised by its council at a cost of $78 per visit, while across Greater Bendigo as a whole, the council subsidises each visit at an average of $21, with some pools' subsidy as low as $2.20 per visit. The development and refurbishment of ARCs is also generally dependent on government grants. This creates long-term sustainability issues. For example, the Glen Ira Sports and Aquatic Centre cost approximately $44 million to build. The council received a $10 million Commonwealth grant and a $2.5 million state government grant towards its development. There is limited strategic regional planning for Victorian ARCs. The ageing stock of ARCs in Victoria heightens the need for more effective planning in the future. New facilities may also negatively impact the financial feasibility of neighbouring ARCs. For example, a neighbouring council to Glen Ira has made an application to SRV for a planning grant to reassess its facilities in light of the development of the Glen Ira Sports and Aquatic Centre and other large-scale neighbouring ARCs. Both SRV and councils should improve regional planning to limit the extent to which new facilities may impact on existing neighbouring council capacity, and to coordinate future development, particularly at a regional level. We made 5 recommendations. 1. The councils should improve ARC monitoring, reporting and evaluation activities so that they can demonstrate the achievement of council objectives and outcomes. 2. That SRV should improve its monitoring, reporting and evaluation of ARC-related grants to provide assurance that these are achieving intended outcomes. 3. That SRV should assist councils to improve regional strategic planning relating to ARCs so that developments and refurbishments are well coordinated and regional needs and impacts are appropriately considered. 4. That SRV should require councils to demonstrate effective regional planning to be eligible for government grants. And 5. That SRV should update its Recreational Facilities database and drive the development of regional plans for all Victoria. SRV has accepted all recommendations and outlined actions to address them. While not all councils have provided a response for inclusion in the report, most have advised that they accept the recommendation directed to councils. The Auditor-General will monitor progress over time. This slide summarises the key messages from the audit. In summary, there is a need for councils and SRV to better evaluate outcomes and to improve planning for ARCs at a regional level. A relevant audit is listed on this slide. All our reports are available on our website. If you have any questions about this or other reports, or if you have anything else you would like to discuss with us, including ideas for future audit topics, please call us on 03 8601 7000 or contact us via our website.